Hey guys, and welcome back to RC Trax, and today I'm going to be showing you the easiest way, in my opinion, to get worn out tires off good wheels. Like these wheels, I'd say they're still usable, and a set of these 8-scale wheels are really expensive. They probably come in around, I don't know, 20 bucks a set for these 8-scale wheels, so we can save 20 bucks, and we can get the foams out of these tires by using this method. Now, disclaimer, in this method, we're going to be using some pretty harsh chemicals, so make sure you always have protective gloves while you're doing this. So yeah, we'll get started. And yeah, so the first thing you want to do is, obviously get your old tires. Then what we want to do is grab an X-Acto knife, and we just want to cut into the tire. We're just going to take it right here. And once you grab in, try not to cut the foam and just kind of work your way. Actually, it might be easier to do this with Lexan scissors, which I think is actually the right thing you should use. So, not an X-Acto knife, maybe you can use that to get it started, but I'll go ahead and use these Lexan scissors here. Just cut into it, and we'll get started cutting this tire up. And some tires can be harder to cut up than others. Obviously, these 8-scale tires are pretty thick. So, I'm just going to work my way through cutting up all these tires and try not to get the foams, and I'll be back once I'm finished. Alright, so I got all these tires cut, and obviously you can do this with the foams in. I don't need these tires, so you can save these tires if you want to keep them. But if you just want to keep the wheels to not spend money on new wheels, that's what I'm doing. So I'm taking it off and getting all this foams out. So we can just take the foam out here, set it over here, and obviously right here we have all of our tires right here all cut up, so no foams inside any of these. And then we're gonna use a little thing. We're gonna be using acetone to get the wheels off the rims. So I'll show you how to do that here in just a second. So the next part is where we're gonna actually be pouring acetone into a big basin. I have 2 basins right here, so I can fit, 2 tires in each. So, I mean, you can get a big one, but I just happen to have 2. And this is the part where, of course, you want to wear your rubber gloves, because you don't want to get any of this on your skin, because it's very bad, powerful, smells strong. So yeah, you want to be real careful with that. And here's what I'm going to do. I'll set you guys over here. And the mic might be a bit weird, but it'll pick up the rest. But you just want to unscrew this. And it just probably pops off. Screwdriver in right here. So we want to be careful. And what you can do, so this is a deviation between 2 things. So you can't completely fill it all the way up and then have your tire soaking. But a method I figured out that saves you a lot of money. It takes a little bit more time, but it does save you a lot of money. It's where you can just fill the base up, so it's just covering the bottom bead of the tire. And then after this bead unglues, just flip it over and half the acetone, but double the time. But it's up to you for what you want to do, but I'm going to do the cost-effective method. So first, I'm going to go ahead and dump a little bit into each container, just so it covers the bottom. There we go, and then I'll do it into this one. Because this stuff is actually pretty pricey. So I like to save as much as I can, but do whatever you want. There we go. Just cover that back on. And then put that back up there. And then here's what you want to do. So I'm going to take the first tire here, set it at the base, take my second tire, take my third, and then finally the fourth. Then you want to make sure these containers are airtight, because the acetone will evaporate. So get one of these on, make sure it's real nice and tight. And there you have it. So now we have our containers, and I'm just gonna let it set for 24 hours on one side, then I'll flip it over, and then for another 24 hours, and they should it should just dissolve the glue. And I will be back once those 24 hours, or 48 hours are up, and I can show you the final product. Alright guys, so it's been about, I'd say, a little under 48 hours. And I'm just going to go ahead and take this off. And sometimes you don't even have to flip the tires because the vapors of the acetone will actually go in the tires. So you guys can obviously see how easy this is. You literally just pull the tire off. And then we'll see about these. They might need a little help. But yeah, as you can see, this side as well, coming super easily. And you can just take this under some water, clean it up, and it'll look good as new. So let's go ahead and do the other one. So, as you can see, no trouble at all getting them off. This side. And this side might be a bit harder because I actually didn't flip them. But sometimes you can kind of wait until, because the vapors actually help dissipate it as well. But here you go. Clean those wheels up and you'll be ready to go. And then these things you can just throw away because obviously there's no use for them. So we throw them away. And yeah, as you can see, this is actually just some acetone on the outside, but clean this all up and it'll be good as new, and yeah. So that's going to be about it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you did enjoy, please give it a thumbs up. And if you liked the video, or you have any suggestions, or even if you tried it yourself, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to hear about all your guys' experience. And yeah, that's going to be about it for this video. Thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. RC Trax, signing out.